Okay, hi ladies. This is going to be my third attempt to try to do this, but I went ahead and turned on a light. So, and if you hear background music, I'm sorry, that is Lily watching Fresh Beat Band. She's occupied with that, so that gives me a few minutes. And I just wanted to come up and do an update on where I am at cycle-wise. My husband wanted to do a semen analysis last week, because they wanted to do that since it's been almost 3 years since he did one. So, more than that, I'm not expecting anything to change there, but you never know. My eyebrow looks crazy. Yeah, so we did that. I have a teaching visit on the 5th, this Friday at 2:30, and I'm going to get my meds before that appointment. They've already been called in. I don't know if I said that. So yeah, and I'm hoping that I'll only have to use before. When I did my last fresh cycle, I had to do 2 things that happened to me. One was I picked up my first round of meds, and then I ended up running out of fall stem, and I had to go get another vial. I think a vial or 2. So that was kind of annoying because I paid twice, and then after the transfer, I had to go get more meds. So I'm hoping I had to get like the progesterone and stuff, but that was my first cycle, so I have like a lot of Crenone still. So I'm hoping that, last time I had to do progesterone and oil, so I'm hoping that they'll let me use the Crenone, just because I already have it, so I won't have to get more meds. And then my insurance, my copay for the medication, well, for the fall stem, which is really the only one that I could possibly need more of, because the other ones are kind of, I'm getting Ganirelix and Menopur, and I think there's one other one, I don't remember what it is. But the fall stem is the one that I use for the stimming. So my copay is the same whether it's like, and I don't know why my clinic does it this way, but because the vials come in 3, 6, and 9s, 300 cc's or IUs, that's what it is. 300 IUs, 600 IUs, or 900 IUs. Most of you ladies already know that. But my clinic only uses 300. They always call in 300 per sure. So it's just kind of annoying, but whatever. So she called me in like 6, and then she called me in some refills, and so I called the pharmacy, and I told them my copay is the same whether I get 6 or 10. Why it is that way, I don't know. But I told her, can you just go ahead and give me like 3 extra, because I think that's what I got last time, or maybe I said 2 extra, 2 or 3 extra, because I didn't need very much. It was only like a couple of days, but I did have to go get more. So she went ahead and did that. So hopefully I won't have to go and fill it. I mean, obviously if I have to, I have to, but so I'm hoping that will help out with the cost, and I will only have to get meds once, since after the transfer, I think all I was on was progesterone, which, like I said, the Crenone I have, and estrogen, which, you know, is I get mine at Walmart, and it's like $4, or maybe it's $10 a month, because I take it more than once a day. I don't know, whatever it is, it's very inexpensive compared to the other meds. So yeah, so that's kind of where we stand. I have an appointment the 5th, which is my teaching visit. And I'm hoping that appointment will be fairly quick, because it's more like a refresher, but I do want to just go through everything again, just so I make sure I remember how to do everything. The fall stem I remember being super easy. It's the Ganirelix and the Menopur. I don't remember those. I know I was on them last time, but I don't remember. I think the Menopur is the one, I don't know. One of them is like prepackaged syringe, like already ready to go. I just don't remember which one it is or when I do that one. But anyways, what else was I going to say? Oh, I have an appointment on the 10th for an ultrasound, and as long as that looks good, then I start stimming on the 13th of April. And so they're thinking retrieval will be the week of the 22nd sometime. So, yeah, so that's kind of where we're at this point. I mean, obviously, the retrieval that week, I'm hoping it'll be that week. But I mean, I guess you never know, depending on how I respond to the stimming. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. So yeah, it was just kind of nice because it's coming fairly quickly. They asked if I could push it back a week, and I told them I preferred not to. If I had to, I will, but they said no, it was fine. So I'm assuming, I don't know if the doctor was trying to go on vacation or who knows what. So yeah, so you figure if my retrieval is the week of the 22nd, then my transfer should be that following week, whether it be the beginning or the end of the week, or middle. So that's really exciting. So basically, like the end of April, probably the last week of April, at the latest, I would think the very first week of May, we'll be doing our transfer. So yeah, that's kind of where we stand. I don't know what else. trying to think what else. Yeah, I guess there's not a whole lot going on. Yeah, I can't think of anything else is at least IVF related that is going on that I would need to update on. Yeah, I think that's it. Like I said, they did all the semen analysis, they did my husband's blood work, they did my blood work. Yeah, I think that's it. So I will let you ladies go because I don't have very much else to say. I might do an 18-month update on Lily, although, I mean, this started out a TTC channel anyways. But I don't know if any of you ladies are even interested in that. I know, for the most part now, I pretty much mostly what I watch is TTC videos. I do watch some, like, just moms. So yeah, I don't know if that is going to seem or feel insensitive to you ladies, because I know most of my subscribers are TTCing, and so I don't know if you guys want to hear about my kid. And that's okay, I take no offense if you guys don't want to hear one or have an update. But if that's something you guys are interested in, let me know and I will definitely do one. I haven't showed her in a while, and she's huge, and she's a big old monster. But yeah, so I guess that's it, and I'll talk to you ladies later. Maybe I'll do an update after my teaching visit and just show you guys what meds I have, and I'll do that. I did that last time, and I don't know if anybody ever found it helpful, but yeah. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I am back on metformin, and I already feel like I've lost... Our scales freaking needs batteries, but if I haven't even... I feel like I've lost a few pounds already, just being on it for 2 weeks, but if nothing else, my stomach is not, like, as bloated, if that makes sense. Like, I'm still eating the same, but because the metformin messes with your stomach, basically, like, I just feel like it's taking out a lot of the bad stuff in food. I don't eat as much fast food as I used to, but I'm not gonna lie, we usually go out to eat at least once a week. Whether it be like, you know, somewhere like Panda or Chipotle, or we'll go sit down somewhere, or we'll order pizza, like at least once a week we usually do that. So yeah, so I'm excited about that. I did want to ask you ladies though, because my doctor, the clinic no longer prescribes or has you take low dose aspirin. But when I did the cycle with my daughter that was successful 2 years ago, I was on a low dose aspirin, and so I don't think they're going to tell me what days to take it, even if I ask, because they said there's been research that came out that says it's doesn't work, or however you want to say it. But I want to be on it. I feel like I want to do everything exactly like I did last time because it worked last time with my fresh cycle. So, when did your doctors tell you to start taking the low dose? Do I take it starting now, or is it after the transfer? Is it the week before transfer? If you ladies, I'm like tongue-tied today. If you ladies could help me out with that and let me know when you're supposed to start your low dose aspirin, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And also, any of you ladies that have gotten BFPs, there's quite a few ladies I watch, and most of them came with twins too, which is like amazing and so exciting, and I'm so excited to see their journeys. Hopefully they continue to vlog, but they did IVF, and even though I've gone through it, it's still exciting for me. I don't know, I just feel I'm so excited for them, and I know my other friend Melissa, who we did IVF the first time together, and she has a son. Our kids are like a month apart, and she did an FET, and she's only doing single embryo because she has you can watch her channel and you'll find out. But yeah, so she really did single embryo, and so it worked for her first FET. So I'm so excited for her. I haven't seen her in a while, so she needs to make a video so I can see an update of her and baby number 2. But anyways, so yeah, so anything you ladies did, I'm going to do... The first time when I did it with my daughter, I didn't really buy into any of the nonsense, just because I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna work. Like, I was Miss-Confident Pants over there. Now that I've done so many FETs and they were failed, and I really thought I thought my problem was just getting pregnant. I didn't think it would be staying pregnant, if that makes sense. And I had a chemical, and then I had just negatives, like it just wasn't working. So now I'm crazy, and I want to do everything. So I know I'm going to get Brazil nuts, because I read to do that. I'm going to do pineapple core again. My phone's slipping. yeah, so I'm going to do pineapple core, Brazil nuts. I think that's it. I think that's the only things that I've really kind of read. So whatever you ladies did or didn't do, and bed rest, obviously, let me know so I can try to do those things with if they're not completely like outrageous. Because yeah, I really want it to work this time because I think if it doesn't work this try, I'm definitely going to take a few months off. We decided we're only giving ourselves until the end of the year to try, and then we're just going to move on from that. And maybe in a few years we'll revisit it, but at least at this point, we'll probably close the chapter, which is kind of sad to say. But at some point, I have to give myself a stopping point because I feel like I will keep going and going and going, and it's just too much emotionally, financially. It's a lot, and we already have one beautiful, perfect little girl out of IVF. So I don't know how much more I can take. I think I would definitely take a long break if it doesn't happen by the end of this year. And if not, even if it does, if this cycle does not work, I'm really thinking about taking a break until the summer is over, and just enjoy the summer with my daughter. But I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling more of a Debbie Downer these days than as optimistic as I was in the past. And I don't know if that's just because the negatives kind of beat you down a little bit each negative you get. But yeah, I'm getting off on a whole nother tangent. I'll let you ladies go. I will do an update probably sometime this weekend or the early part of next week after my teaching visit. Talk to you later. Bye.